అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. నమో నమః. సర్వేభ్యో నమస్కారः. సుప్రభాతం. Today is the last day of our course, the fifth batch of certificate course on Sanatana Dharma. And today is the valedictory function. And it's very exciting day today after 3 months, 20 days, or almost 4 months of our coursework. Today we will start with the session with Vande Mataram and then Prarthana. I will request Challa Chittibabu Garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayja Sitalam, Sasyamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Subrajyosna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini, Suhasini, Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
వందే మాతరం. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. Now I request Jayashree Garu to chant Prarthana, please.
1 minute meditation. Close your eyes, sit properly. Concentrate. Three times Omkaram. Om Gananam Ganapatikam Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashramastvam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashranvannoti Sita Sadhanam. Om Shri Mahaganadpataye Namaha. Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajevi Vajinivati Dhinamavitriyavatu. Om Shri Mahasaraswatye Namaha. Gurudeva Gati Gurumeva Bhaje Gurunaiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guru मतिरस्ति गुरौ मां पाहि गुरो ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति 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 అందరికీ నమస్కారం ధన్యవాదాలు
ధన్యవాదములండి. Thank you so much, Jayashree garu. Now, going further, we will start the session. Now, first I will give a brief review of what happened in this course. Then we will request our President and Patron, A.H.P. Rao garu, to give his welcome address. Let me first give a slight change in the sequence. I'll give the review with the help of a small presentation. Okay, this is the level 1 course, the 5th batch of level 1 course. And it started on 11th March to now. Today is 2nd July 2024. We started these courses with the blessings of Shankaracharya and all these people like Vishalakshmi garu, myself, and A.H.P. Rao garu, Prabhu garu, and along with their families, they were all there to take the blessings of Shankaracharya ji. And you can see A.H.P. Rao garu presenting the prospectus and taking his blessings to start the course. Swamiji has gone through that, had a glance, and then given the clearance for conducting the courses. That was the first batch in 2022 August. And now you see the blessing, with the blessings of the Swamiji, we have conducted successfully 5 courses with full strength and with full satisfaction of all the students. And the results were excellent. The feedback was excellent. And besides this, we have, for the people who have qualified in this basic course, we have also conducted a advanced course, level 2 course, which was attended again in full strength, and the maximum participation in the class and the maximum number of people have gone through it successfully. I'll give you the details of these courses as we go a little further. Besides this, we are going to have third level course and fourth level course also in Sanatana Dharma as the time goes. And also we are going to have a course on course for the teachers. And it is for, in the same subject, who can teach these topics to the students of colleges, Indian knowledge systems as our controlling authorities like AICTE, UGC have named it. It will be in the name of, under the name of IKS. The teachers training will be there for those people who have qualified in the basic course, or who will go through or pass through an entrance examination on the topics which are taught in of the basic course level 1, and also very good at teaching, pronunciation, and also they should be able to effectively motivate the students with all these criteria, eligible criteria. We are going to have it in a month or so. So there is a very good, opportunity. Let us try to do best in that. I'll give you a small analysis of what has happened in this course. In this course, we admitted 121. In the basic course, what I have generally seen is that there are a lot of enthusiasts who registered, like 175 registered, but the admitted will be, based on what is their interest, while in a oral interview over the telephone, and 121 are admitted, looking at their interest, and remaining could not because of the timings and other inconveniences, language and things like that. And out of this, there were 78 male members, and then 43 female members. Then next slide is, okay. I hope you all can see this. Sisi Babu garu?
Yeah, it's going on.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'll give you a brief details of the courses we have conducted. And we have started with yoga classes of 1 month duration by CSR Prabhu Garu. We conducted towards the end of 2021 and beginning of 2022, 2 yoga classes, which were successfully conducted. After that, we started with these basic courses. And basic course 1, batch 1. And as I said, the strength was always more than 100, admitted strength. But these people who have been certified that they have gone through this course. That means they have attended 75% of attendance, and also passed through the examinations on Sanatana Dharma and Yoga both successfully. Those people are 29, and second batch 49, and third batch 47, the fourth batch 36, and the fifth batch now 22, but we are going to have a supplementary examination on day after tomorrow, on 4th. And total 163 students have qualified, and the people who have passed in these 3 batches, for them we have conducted a second batch, and out of this again 100 people have registered, but only 65 have finally qualified in the course. So we have out of 163, 68 people have qualified in the second advanced level 2 course. So still we have another 100 people to trade for the advanced course. And for this, probably 163 people and plus people with the entrance examination, we may conduct a teachers training course and then make them teachers. And also the teachers from outside the colleges, engineering colleges, degree colleges, with an entrance examination, we will admit them and see who are the best teachers we can produce. Besides these courses, we have also conducted one CCSD course for youth and students. Then also we have conducted a course, a small short course on psychology. So like that, the courses are going on. Besides this, we are also conducting for these people and also for the general public, we are conducting weekend seminars on Saturday and Sunday by very well qualified and the handpicked scholarly people, and also we are conducting the webinars in Sanskrit, spoken language, and also Vyakaranam, grammar on Sundays. On Saturdays, it is in English. Now, as far as this course is concerned, the age bracket is like this: below 30, 17, 31 to 60, 123, and more than 60, 35 people. Okay, now, as you all know, that we have introduced Sanskrit language in this course, which is appreciated by the students, and so probably we will continue teaching Sanskrit, the first level of Sanskrit Bharati, that is Pravesha. And then we have Dr. Prakash, Ravi Prakash ji, introducing to Vedas, and a professor from BHU, Krishnamurari Tripathi ji, taught us Vedas, Vedangas, and Dharma Shastras. And of course, our Guruji, CSR Prabhu Garu, who is the academic director of this course. He has taken most of the classes on Sanatana Dharma, Upanishads, Darshanas, Vimana Shastra, Bhagavad Gita, research topics, and 1 month of yoga along with his team, Brahmadatta Arya ji and Ravi Kumar ji. And we have P.B.T. Sundari ji, taught as Panchangam, which was very well appreciated. And this is all basic level. So the people who are raw students could get a fair idea of what are the subjects, what is Sanatana Dharma Vangmayam, Vedic Vangmayam, the literature. Now, another, our Vice President, Sanatana Dharma, Somanchi Tangarala Visalakshi Garu. She took most of the classes again. She taught us Bhagavad Gita, Sanatana Dharma, Shodasa Samaskaras, etc. And in fact, she's all-rounder on all subjects. She has conducted a question answer session yesterday, covering all subjects except Vedic mathematics. A lot of students have asked a lot of questions. It was very well conducted session. VB Raj Garu, again Puranas, is a doctor, and CA Kishore Garu, a Ayurvedic doctor, and Gautam ji, of course, Vedic mathematics he has taught us, and Karanam Nagaraj Rao Garu, Padmanabha Rao Garu. We couldn't have Sarvana Kumar Garu taking Vastu because of some personal problems. We could not organize that. And also we could not get Brahmadatta Aryaji because of the preoccupations. And you know, we have made all the documents like prospectus, training program, and distributed to the students before the course started. And also we had a introductory course to introduce the students what to do. And also every day a question answer session is there after the lecture. And also all sessions are recorded and then put on the YouTube for the reference to the students once for the reference, and also for preparation of the examinations. And there were online examinations, both theory and practicals yoga. And then we had, of course, guest lectures. And organizing team, as you all know, we have Chala Chitrababu Garu actively controlling the sessions, planning and intimating, getting the students into the right time, and also controlling them in the class so that the sessions are very well successfully conducted, smoothly conducted. And then our Lalita ji, course coordinator, and she has kept track of each and every person behind the scene. And let us thank both of them for making the course a big success. And I'm there all throughout, and Dr. C.S.R. Prabhu Garu is always there to clarify any doubts and in syllabus and also in Vedic Vangmayam. And A.H.P. Rao Garu is there, accessible to everybody. So with this brief review of our course, I'll request our patron, president of VSS, to deliver his speech, please.
धन्यवादः सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे. So we are assembled here to review the course and its credentials and its results, and how we are fared about it and we felt about it. And I welcome everybody. First, I welcome Dr. Prabhuji, Dr. Vishalakshmi ji, and Swamini ji, who is going to come, and all other dignitaries and the stalwarts in the class. They are namesake students, but they must be excelling in their field of work during their lifetime. See, most of the times I find all white-haired people. So must be having some extraordinary job in their life and came to these classes to honor our classes also, our programs. Thank you very much for all of you for supporting us in this course and making it grand success. All said and done, there is an improvement always. So day by day, the growth should be increased, should be in the upward curve. The linear portion should not become flat. So it should be always in linear portion. That's what I think. We should always grow. So that's how we should aim it and strive for it. And we should have always a goal to excel in the field of the work what we do. So let's not get pat ourselves and see that we have done a great job and stop here. Let us do some more good jobs and increase the efficiency of this course itself. As I see 175 people, I come to 121, I come to 45 or 50 attendance and come to pass level of 22. This is not encouraging. So there is something we are lacking. We have to work on that. And why 54 we could not accommodate, that we should see what changes we have to make in the course. And we also should see why 120 people are when selected, only 50 people are coming. That's also we should look into it. And we should find out the other 70 people why they have not attended. Probably we have to get into interact with them and find out what are the problems for them and whether we can accommodate them in future courses. And similarly, why the people could not pass? All the 50 could not pass. It should be 100% pass. Why? Why only 22 out of 50 attended? But also to be looked into, and where we are lacking, what is not going into their brain. Our examination is too tough, or our teaching is not too good. There should be something somewhere. So we have to review all these things, and there's nothing wrong in that. They don't need to feel shy that why we have not got full attendance. We'll pass through it. There should be so many things will be there coming in the way, but our effort should be always to get the 100% pass mark. 100%, all students should pass. See, even the crores and crores of people in the country, we have made it online. And we have made in English, which is a language acceptable to the whole country, whole world. So the strength itself is too less. And compared to that means we are not reaching the masses. We have to review all these things and strive for it to get more and more people to work, to more and more people to come and take this course. That is a very important thing to be considered. I request organizers, including me, to work on this and strive for it and serve the people as long as we breathe. So, and as such, the blessings of Shankaracharya and of the great association of Vishayoga Vidyapit, led by Dr. Prabhu, who could cherish our dreams of starting Sanatana Dharma with the initiation and support of Dr. Prabhu Garu and encouragement given by him, and to start this course, we could, and with this dedicated effort of Dr. Babu, Dr. Visalakshmi Garu, Chala Chittibabu Garu, Lalita Garu in behind, and all other many people, faculty members, stalwarts are there, faculty members who are very knowledgeable people in Sanatana Dharma and in their own fields also. For all those people, I thank very much for making this program a grand success. And like this, we should continue and serve the people more and more so that the river of Sanatana Dharma, which is flowing in Western direction with Western influence, getting diverted to some other modifications in our thinking, in our younger generations, has to be properly grooved into and brought into the right direction of flow of Sanatana Dharma, and understanding of the Sanatana Dharma, how much is important and how much is required for our day-to-day politics, day-to-day history of what is the correct history, what is the correct politics, What are the rules and regulations for the people at the helm of affairs to have based on Sanatana Dharmic rules? Sanatana Dharma is not only just Vedic. Paramarthika Chintana is not the Sanatana Dharma alone. Sanatana Dharma is basically, though the main aim is moksha, Dharmartha Kama Moksha, though the main aim is moksha, the basic important concepts of our culture is based on Dharma, Artha and Kama. This is normal, we cannot avoid it. Dharma, Artha and Kama, we cannot, Kama and Artha we cannot avoid. This is a human tendency. We cannot avoid Artha and Kama. A person has to do karma. A person once born has to do karma. For doing karma, he has to do all the requirements of life. For the life, Artha and Kama is very important. For this Artha and Kama should be done how? It should be done with Dharma. Without Dharma, Artha goes into wrong direction. Corrections and all those things. Morals. Without Dharma, the Artha goes into correction. Without Dharma, the Kama goes into immoral. So the Artha with Kama, Artha with Dharma and Kama with Dharma will only give correct way of life to the people. That is Sanatana Dharma. The Sanatana Dharma is a combination of Dharma, Artha and Kama leading to moksha. So for that, the basic tools are Satyam, Vada and Dharmanchara. The basic goal is Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. So these are the important concepts. What is the reality? What is the Satyam? What is the Nityam? What is Atma? What is Anatma? What is the difference between these two? These are the important concepts of moksha, Gnani. And what is the karma? Karma is the reality of life. How do you lead your life? In what way you lead your life? In what way you serve the country? In what way you conduct your day-to-day life? In what way you conduct your family life? In what way you conduct your association with your office people and neighbors, etc., etc. All these things. Yeah, all these things will come into picture when you talk about Sanatana Dharma. So the rules of Sanatana Dharma is to be properly understood, properly application to be done, and people should think of not only the Paramarthika Chintana in Sanatana Dharma, the science, management, morals, ethical science, moral sciences, leadership qualities, management concepts, all these things are to be thought of, which is available in Sanatana Dharma. See, the olden days, when the English education has not come to us, it was done in Gurukula basis system, all this was going on. And if you see the history of Ishwaku Vanshas, the Rajas, the whole great kings, Vikramaditya, etc., all these people, what they have read? They have read only our Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Itihas and Puranas and Vedas only. And from that only they ruled the country. And that was the golden age for the country. And when the people were so happy, so great, so knowledgeable, and with the basic education which we have in our system, with that they excelled in their life. They did great jobs. They conquered great countries. They established dharma all over the world. With what? With our knowledge. So the knowledge system is not lacking anything. It is our perception is lacking. Our understanding of dharma is lacking. So that's why the present leadership, it doesn't have the proper dharma concepts. With the result, the country is going in the wrong direction of adharma and immoral activities. And if you see nowadays, most of the channels which we see, Facebook, YouTube, and so many other things, you find so many immoral things in there. So many. You feel sometimes as though sometimes in cinemas, in the cine field, we find to sit with family and see the cinema. We came to that stage. Similarly, we have come to the stage now in the channels of YouTube, Facebook, etc. We cannot even open the mobile or YouTube channel without seeing the wrong things. We are seeing a great Vishnu Sahasranama, in between some wrong advertisement comes. You see a Vishnu Sahasranama in the top, and when you go down, all wrong posts will be there in YouTube. So all these things, all the immoral things that are developing in the world because of the lack of Sanatana Dharma in the minds of the organizers, in the minds of law and order system, in the minds of in the rules of the implementation of the proper rules in the country for conducting these issues, such as these public media. So all these things are to be taken care of by the government, by the associations, by the people in the helm of affairs, so that the clean and correct atmosphere is given to the next generations. Unless we give the proper guidelines to the next generations, the future life of the country will go in different directions of wrong directions. So with these few words and with these concepts properly in mind, I request organizers to develop the teacher development program, and these teachers should become the torchbearers for developing younger generation students, so that our teaching program should be so strong enough to train them, to grind them in correct fashion, with correct concepts of Sanatana Dharma, with correct capacity to speak about, to correct thinking and correct perception of Sanatana Dharma. They should go ahead, not just for namesake conducting a course, there is no use. So should go with strong developments. I am sure, I am confident with the great leadership of Dr. Prabhu, Swami, the blessings of Swaminiji, and with great association of Dr. Visalakshmi Garu, Dr. Babu's administration capabilities, and Sisu Babu's coordination, Lalita's coordination will definitely lead, and the faculties, the strong faculty we have developed the last 2 years. With those people, I am sure that definitely we can succeed in these things. And I request them to be tight their belts better and go ahead with this program, with these few words and my akanksha's. I request one and all to take care of these programs and bring it to the greater heights and lights. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Dhanyavadaha. Sarve jana sukhno bhavantu.
Dhanyavadamulanడి. Thank you so much for the welcome address. Now let us welcome Swaminiji, who has joined. She had a class. Can you unmute yourself?
Hari Om, Namaste to all.
Yeah, thank you for joining in. You have a class from 6:30 to 7:30. So immediately you had to rush in here, jump from one meeting to another. Thank you so much for coming. And now we all request you to deliver your blessings to all of us.
Oh. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sah Vidyan Karavavahai Tejasvina Vadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namaste to all. I'm very happy that we are completing this 5th Sanatana Dharma course, and today is our valedictory function. As our Prabhakar Rao ji was telling, that Sanatana Dharma is based on this Dharma Artha Kama Moksha. So, these 4 Purushartha are 4L. Dharma is a lifestyle. Artha is a livelihood. Kama is a love. And moksha is a liberation. Understand? Lifestyle, livelihood, love, and liberation. And all 4 are required in our life. In Shastra, they are called Abhyuday Nishreyas. अभ्युदय माने कि हमारे जीवन में हम किस प्रकार से हम जीवन जी रहे हैं, हमारा जीवन जो लाइफस्टाइल जो हमारी, बहुत important है. Dharma is a first one because it shows that is our maryada. Within the realm of dharma only we have to function. Dharma se, because of dharma only we can prosper. What now the prosperity, even this nowadays, what in this modern lifestyle, what is the prosperity what we think? We take prosperity as having a bungalow, having a car, and having a very gorgeous marriage ceremony. ये प्रॉस्पेरिटी नहीं, समृद्धि, जिसको हम संस्कृत में से समृद्धि कहते हैं, प्रॉस्पेरिटी. दो शब्द है, एक प्रगति है और दूसरा समृद्धि है. Two words are there, pragati and samruddhi. I'm going back to Hindi because that Brahma Sutra classes are Hindi, so my brain is going back to that Hindi thing. So pragati is horizontal, understand this problem. So what we call as a prosperity, not a prosperity, is a progress. That is a horizontal. Samruddhi is a vertical. So how much we grow, how much mature we are. Having so much enjoyment in the life is not a maturity. We have to be a mature person. We have to grow into that mature person. And what is the definition of mature person? It's not that I'm married, having a kids are going to the good schools, running your life. That's not a maturity. That's a very common thing, understand? That's how all animals also are living. They also have their livelihood. They also have their love, understand? Artha and Kama are there in Pashu also. But the lifestyle is required. Lifestyle makes you, dharma makes you mature person. And therefore, to grow into the mature person, that is what Sanatan Dharma is. Sanatan Dharma makes you a mature person who knows what is good and what is not good. What is prosperity? What is the samruddhi in the life? How much you are mature? What is the definition of maturity? See, whenever everything is according to what we think or whatever we like, everybody follows dharma. Satyam vada, dharmam chara, we all follow. When everything is very conducive. But when there is nothing conducive in the life, called pratikulta, anukulta, when there is a conducive lifestyle is there, everybody follows them. But when there is adversities are there in the life, there is unhappiness, there is a non-conducive conditions are there in the life. And that time, if we follow dharma, that is called maturity. Understand? See, that is why when you see Ramayana, Mahabharata, they say there are 1 lakh verses are there in Mahabharata. Half of the verses are describing this war. Starting from the Vanavasa of Arjuna, Pandava. It all talks about this war. Why? It is a non-conducive condition, pratikutta. But in that condition also, how Pandava lived the life of dharma. They also had many chances to go against dharma, understand, transgressing dharma. But Kunti was there who was upholding this dharma. I always tell that the best character in Mahabharata is not Arjun, it's Kunti. Understand? After losing a husband, she took the small children to Hastinapur, to the palace, to Bhishma Pitama. She didn't cry. Look at this, my husband has died, I don't know what to do, I'm very helpless. No. Understand? Not only that, whenever this Kaurava were going against Pandava and they were trying Kunti never allowed her children to transgress dharma. Understand? So upholding dharma, living the life of dharma is called mature person. And therefore, adversity all teaches us that how you can uphold dharma, how you can live the lifestyle which is according to dharma. That's why even bhoga also, whatever artha and kama, as Prabhakara was telling, whatever sampatti, whatever money, whatever wealth you want to occupy, you get it, acquire them. Whatever enjoyments you want to do it. Nobody's telling you no. But don't transgress dharma. And therefore, Sanatan Dharma is a kartavya parayan dharma, duty-based lifestyle. We don't have, that's why this consumerism now in Bharat also, all this consumerism is started. Understand? Upabhoktavad jisko kehte hain. Yeah, upabhoktavad doesn't work because you kill each other. Look this, what is going on? What is going on in Ukraine? What is going on in Palestine? Look at this. Even in America, New York, people are on the road for Palestine. Understand? This upabhoktavad brings war. Upabhoktavad brings insecurity in our life. Understand? But where there is a dharma, there is a security. There is a peace. But nobody wants to follow them. Why this war are there? All wars are there what for? For more and more land occupation. And therefore, Sanatan Dharma also say, okay, you have a war. We are not against war. But it is according to Dharma. And therefore, all Ramayana, Mahabharata, Upanishad, the Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara, and the Siksha Validitri. So therefore, we are conducting these courses. It's not a kind of academic understand. These Sanatan Dharma courses are not academic at all. It is your lifestyle. What is the goal of your life? What you are going to achieve in your life? Read Steve Jobs' book. He confessed that I thought that this my intellect, by Microsoft, by new programs, that was my life. But then he understood what is a family, what is a love. When he got the cancer, that time he realized. So we need all this. Society is required. Family is required. Desha, country is required. Rashtra Bhavana has to be there. But that we can achieve how? Our Shastra gives the verse for that. Kularthe ekam tyajet. Look at this dharma. When there is a question, there is an issue in the family, then our personal likes and dislikes, our personal enjoyments, we have to give up. Kularthe ekam tyajet. Gramarthe to kulam tyajet. When there is a question of the entire village, we cannot say, no, I will keep my house safe. No, when village is unsafe, how are going to be safe? And therefore, gramarthe kulam tyajet. When there is a question of the village, you have to give up your family also. Janpadarthe tu gramam tyajet. Janpadartha, when there is a question of the security of the country, you cannot say, no, I will keep my society and my village safe. No. When there is a question of the Rashtra, Janpada, then we have to give up the village also. And therefore, all our Sanatan Dharma is based on Tyag, how much you can give up. I always tell, we think holding on is an enjoyment, holding on is a sukham, happiness. No, giving up is a happiness. Look at the mother. I always give one example of our Bharat Rashtra mother. Understand? What she does? She gets up in the morning, she does puja, and then she prepares food for kids, and she enjoys. Our Shastra tells you enjoy what you do. If you enjoy what you do, you don't have to worry about the karma phala, result of the action. And therefore, whole Sanatan Dharma is to enjoy the Dharma. Real maturity, real enjoyment is dharma, and therefore this whole Sanatan Dharma, what we are talking here in this course, is a lifestyle. Understand? It's not that you will get the certificate and you can put that certificate on the wall. It is about your lifestyle. What lifestyle you have accepted, how you will conduct your life, how you receive the people, how you talk to the people. That's called yama. Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya. Whole life we have. Whether you read Yoga Patanjali, Yoga Sutra, Yama is there. Whether you read Bhagavad Gita, Swadharme Nidhanam Shreya Paradharmo Bhayavaha. What we have to learn is lifestyle. And more you understand this dharma, more you implied this dharma in your life, you will become the mature person. And therefore, I'm very happy, and my all blessings are with all of you, those who are conducting the courses, those who are listening to the courses, and those who are planning all this. All my blessings are with all of you. And let's inspire more and more people to live this lifestyle of Sanatana Dharma, which we call in another word, is called practicing Hindu. We need more and more practicing Hindu. That's the way we can protect our Sanatana. Om Tat Sat.
Dhanyavadaha.
Om.
Swaminiji, thank you so much for your blessings. Now going further, let us request our Vice President, Sanatan Dharma Visalakshi Garu, to say a few words, please.
Om Sri Mahaganatipataye Namaha. Om Sri Parvati Rajarajeshwarabhyam Namaha. Om Sri Metha Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Sri Mahasaraswatye Namaha. Om Shivaya Gurave Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya cha Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Cheti Bhavan Nikhila Kheti Kadam Bhavana Vati Chunaki Patali Kotira Charutara Koti Mani Kirana Koti Karambita Pada Patira Gandhi Kuchasati Kavitva Paripati Magati Pasuta Koti Kuradati Kathati Mudara Mukhaviti Rasena Kanutam. I wholeheartedly congratulate all of you for getting admitted into our this wonderful course of self-knowledge, knowing about ourselves, the greatness of our dharma, the dharma in which we are born, and how vast and wide it is, and how depth knowledge it got, our Sanatana Dharma. Of course, all of you got this knowledge a little. I especially congratulate all those who could come out successfully, having completing this course and ready to attend the classes of second level. So, and waiting for entering into the second level and improving the knowledge still more and elevating ourselves. Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapya Varan Nibodhata, says the Upanishad. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. That is what the Swami Vivekananda tells all of us. Now, at present, our goal is to know about our Sanatana Dharma, learn thoroughly Samskrita Bhasha, our Vaidika Vangmaya, and spread it in a wider manner at the nooks and corners of our country, our Bharata Desha, our people, at far off villages, and in the Gudems, as we say, at some of the places, in fact, people do not know that they are Hindus. They are saying, they are calling themselves by certain names. And when some of our people went there and said that you are all, we all of us belong to Sanatana Dharma, we are all Hindus, then they wondered, it seems. So we must bring awareness among such people that we belong to such a great noble dharma, Sanatana Dharma. We must make them aware of our strength, the knowledge we got, and how thousands of years, foreign invasions destroyed our bhasha, our knowledge, our culture, and ruthlessly killed our gurus. So once again, the Guru Shishya Parampara should be developed. So till our Samskrita Bhasha is made as national language, the language of our Bharata Desha, our mother tongue, in fact. And our Desha is declared as Hindu Rashtra. All of us must strive hard, and we must learn first what is taught in our Sanatana Dharma, what is the essence of it, what sort of life we have to lead, and what all we have learned, we must make people, neighbors, relatives, and youth, youngsters especially, aware of them. Then we have to put it into practice what we have learned, and then we must propagate it. Unless we propagate among all public, some of them are unaware of it. So the knowledge always spreads through fourfold method: Adhiti, Bodha, Acharana, and then Pracharana. So it is our duty. And that is why we all are together conducting these wonderful courses of Sanatana Dharma. And all of you, those who have joined, you are very lucky. You are the selected people. That is why Paramatma instigated all of you and gave the chance to join in such a course. But some of them could not attend, some of them could not come out. Means when we wanted to do anything, we must be very firm in that. Prarabhyate na khalu vigna bhayena नीचैः प्रारभ्य विघ्न निहताः विरमन्ति मध्याः विघ्नैः पुनः पुनरपि प्रतिहन्यमानाः प्रारब्धमुत्तमजनाः न परित्यजन्ति. The noble people, great people, strong people, those who are very brave, they once when they started any work, they will never leave the work in the middle. So till they reach the goal, till they achieve the aim of the work which they have started, they will not stop. So all of us must be so strong, and we must try to do our duty of keeping up the Sanatana Dharma, putting it into practice. So our Dharma, our Vedas, Upanishads, they commanded us, Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara, Acharyaya Priyam Dhanamakrutya, Prajatantum ma vyavachetsi. Prajatantu, Praja means children, Santana. Praja also means citizens. Praja also means the disciples, Sishyas. So through Guru Sishya Parampara, this knowledge of learning and communicating and teaching should be continued forever. That is why we worship Saraswati Mata. Sru Sara means to move. The knowledge flows from generation to generation, from father to children, then from guru to sishyas. So from batch by batch, this knowledge should be spread. And all of you who got success and who got a little knowledge, you try to improve still more. Lifelong, we all are the students, we are disciples. We have to learn, we have to acquire. So Bharadwaja Maharshi, he got 300 years of span of life. For 300 years, he studied Vedas, but still he wanted to learn. So when he is becoming weak a little physically, then he did penance. Then God appeared before him. Then he requested for 300 more years to study Vedas. So God has given 300 more years span of life. Then again he studied the Vedas, studied and tried to acquire the knowledge. Then almost 300 years are about to complete. Then once again he performed penance. Then Brahmadeva appeared in front of him. Then Bharadwaja Maharshi asked Brahmadeva, I want to learn entire Vedas. I want to acquire the complete essence of knowledge of all the Vedas, studying all the branches and all the mantras. So till now, how much knowledge I have acquired? and still how much is remaining. So if I get 300 more years or 500 years, will I be able to complete the education of all Vedas? Because Anantavai Vedas. Then Brahmadeva showed him the 3 mountains. This Bharadwaja Maharshi is doing meditation and he did tapas, and that penance he did in the forest where on all 3 sides very big mountains are there. So God Brahmadeva showed the big mountains and said, these mountains, the Vedas are like these mountains. Till now you have studied this much. So saying, he just picked up a handful of sand. 3 times he took the sand and put, and he said, this is the knowledge you have till now studied. So that is the greatness of our knowledge, Veda Vijnana. So even though we study lives and lives together, we can never complete it, but we must try to gain the essence of the knowledge and mold our lives accordingly. Hamsa Kshira Nyaya, as we say. So just as the swan takes the milk when water and milk are mixed together and given to the swan, only the milk is taken and water is left. That is called as Kavi Hridaya, we say. Ananta Shastram Bakuvedittavyam Alpascha Kalo Bhavascha Vignaha Yet Sara Putam Tadupasritavyam Hamso Yatha Kshirami Vamburase. So similarly, we also should try to know the essence of all the teachings of our Sanatana Dharma, acquire that ourselves and put it into practice and elevate ourselves. Atma Jnana, as we say, that is the final aim of our life, is always getting mukti. Getting mukti is getting perfect knowledge, real knowledge, the knowledge that the whole universe is God itself. It is Brahman, I am Brahman. So in the olden days, each and every individual is and was Brahma Jnani. Still they led a very happy social life, elevating the knowledge of all the entire mankind. Similarly, we also should try to lead the Dharmika, Sanatana, Dharmika way of life and make people aware of it. Swasti, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
ధన్యవాదములండి. Thank you so much, Vishalakshi garu. And going further now, our academic director and the director of Vishwa Yoga Vidyapeeth, the chairman of that, and ex-DG of NIC, and the person who has started this course, which is his dream to have such courses. Now I'll request him to say a few words, please.
Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahmavidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Amsarashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhya. So, my dear friends and the stalwarts like Prabhakar Rao garu, Vishalakshi garu, Babu garu, and various other coordinators and faculty members and participants. Today, our world is in a crossroad, chaotic situation. We are on the edge of a third world war. In fact, some people have said that the third world war has already started. They have kept the nuclear weapons ready to launch, both sides. And even India and Pakistan have nuclear weapons. Situation is very, very, very dangerous. And not to speak of the Israeli-Gaza Strip war. So if you look at this situation, we don't know when World War will start and when we will be destroyed. And all this is happening why? there are so many other related problems, unrelated problems, like drug addiction, marital discord, divorces, and guns, crime, then terrorism, economic crisis, no jobs, existing jobs are going. All this is very dangerous situation, both at the personal level, the national and international. Of course, in this crisis situation, the whole world has found India is the only country which is progressing in a recession period. And Narendra Modi is the only leader of the world whom everybody wants to meet and get support from, both sides, all sides. Because at least he has the balanced view of the global situation. He has some dharmic understanding. He has yoga in his lifestyle. He's a brahmachari, he's a tapasvi. In fact, when he became Prime Minister, he was declared as an ascetic. But foreign news media said an ascetic has become the Prime Minister. You know, we have this major crisis in the world and in our own lives, in our own country, in our own state, our own house. How do we handle all this? There is no solution in technology. In fact, technology itself has become a big problem. The artificial intelligence is a subject where the very founders, inventors of artificial intelligence, like George Hinton, they wrote a big letter along with some 2,000 other scientists to stop the research in artificial intelligence because it is creating more chaos than solutions. In fact, already the impact is negative. Hundreds and thousands of jobs are being lost. And more such things will happen. And more robotics, more and more automated equipment will replace human beings. And finally, in fact, threatened that the robots will eliminate human beings because they don't have anything like feelings or dharma, nothing of that. It's a very, very dangerous, threatening situation. So in this dark, dangerous situation that prevails, what is the way out? The only possible ray of light, hope of light, is our dharma, Sanatana Dharma. That is why I was trying to launch this course 2-3 years back. Only yoga I was teaching initially, but yoga plus. That means yoga plus darshanas plus. They're all related to each other. Plus Upanishads plus Vedas plus and so on. So we could put together a course like this. I arranged most of the speakers and I tried on my own from Australia, but we found we cannot organize because it's very difficult to get people involved. There are so many videos in the internet where they can see, they don't have to attend any course, but they're not seeing. Another thing that is happening is that all the different courses available in the internet, they're all piecemeal. Like Arsha Vidyapita will teach Upanishads, then Bihar School of Yoga teaches yoga, and then Sanskrit Bharati will teach Sanskrit, and then somebody will teach Ramayana, somebody will teach Gayatri Mantra, and they're all again sectarian. Like one will not talk to the other. There's a whole great organization, say on a particular subject. They will be acting independent. Gayatri Parivar is there. They act independent. Isha Foundation is there. They act independent. Chinmaya Mission is there. They act independent. Arsha Vidyapita, everyone acts independent. And they will focus only on their own core mission, like ISKCON. It's a missionary organization. It has done great work. But for ISKCON, there would have been no reference to Krishna or Dharma in far-off countries like Russia. But now, what is missing is a comprehensive picture, at least an introductory picture. Sri Ramakrishna Math is giving an introductory entry point to the whole population, but they don't offer any courses. And again, people are not going to go and sit in a physical course. So I was wondering what to do, and finally, with great difficulty, we could gather all the speakers, and I was so lucky to have got in touch with Prabhakar Rao Garu through one Leena Mahendale, IAS officer of Pune, president of. In fact, how it happened was that I approached Bharati Vidya. Somebody, one of our faculty, he told me to approach Bharati Vidya to offer such a course. Then the Bharati Vidya is headed by Leena Mahendale in Pune, and she said, okay, and you contact Prabhakar. So that's how I contacted Prabhakar. That's how he knows me, but I didn't know him. So gradually we built up the rapport, and now they're like my own family members. Prabhakar Rao, Babu and Vishalakshmi Garu, Chitti Babu, Lalita, all these are like my own family members. They're like brothers and sisters. They're so close and we're so intimate. With our own joint, though we are appearing different, we are all one. We are all one with that commitment and identification with each other. Common cause. We are able to push through this course. And another big problem is the position of Hinduism in the world. Hinduism is like a third or fourth in terms of population. First is Christianity, second is Islam. Third was Buddhism, but now we can say Hinduism. And fourth is Buddhism. All others are very small numbers. Our Hindu community is spread all over the globe. They are struggling hard to sustain the Hindu Dharma there, constructing temples. And in India also, we are struggling hard to keep our folk together because of the conversions that are happening in large scale. Some of the states in India are already 100% Christian. Nagaland, Mizoram, and even Punjab is largely converted. And Goa was already long back Portuguese time, 30%, 40%. Kerala, of course, is the biggest source of concern, both Christian and Muslim domination. It's a very dangerous one. Tamil Nadu, Christian domination and atheistic domination. So Hinduism is at a very vulnerable situation in India itself, not to speak in other countries. Other countries, Hindus are very few. Of course, in America there are more, but if you take other countries, very few Hindus will be there in terms of percentage. So what do we do to sustain Hinduism? What is the relationship between Hinduism and other religions? Are other religions really dharma? Do they have concept of dharma? Do they have concept of moksha? Do they have concept of sarve jana sukhino bhavantu? Are there some kind of corporate or political ideologies, frameworks built for colonization? One side it is Roman colonization, other is Arabic colonization. In fact, that is the fact. These things are artificially created ideological frameworks. For Roman colonization on one side, Constantine onward, he himself was not a Christian, but he created a framework of the Roman colonization using the name of Jesus, who is a fictitious personality, and then created a Roman Empire. And here in Arabia, using the name of Muhammad bin Abdullah, the Muhammad Abdul Malik, who was the king of Arabia in 9th century, using this narrative, which was now being declared as again fictitious, like Jesus and like Moses. In fact, the historians have declared that all the biblical personalities are fictitious. Using that kind of character, building a narrative, and using that for conquering countries, and then countries over countries, whole world. And what we are doing here, with all the great legacy of the Vedas, talking of Vikramaditya gone back, long back. But what has been happening in the last 500 years? What are we doing? It is only first time Swami Vivekananda, who championed the cause of Hinduism in America. And what did he tell there? He told something which nobody else told. everybody who came to the Chicago Parliament said, my religion is correct. That's the only way to reach salvation and paradise and heaven. But he was the only one who said all religions go to the same goal. He quoted the Shiva Mahimna Stotram, like all rivers and rivulets, water finally goes into the ocean. So also, O Lord, all of you, all of different disciples and different denominations will go to the same destination. So this has to be properly brought out, that Hinduism is not exactly a religion like Christianity or Islam. A recruitment agency or political party or a corporate body to go on converting people. That's not what it is. In fact, these so-called religions did not exist. We have evidence that the Suryavamsha emperors ruled the whole world. So Sanatana Dharma was prevailing all over the world. But what happened? Over a period of time, large period of time, thousands of years, they lost connection with the Vedas. The Sanskrit language, they moved away. The Sanskrit language was distorted to such an extent that they moved so much far away from the Sanskrit language and Vedas that they have lost all theoretical framework, all scriptural basis in, say, in Iraq or in Egypt. They practiced Hinduism, and that was not being admitted by the British historians. They were declared as pagans. What is pagan? Nothing but Hinduism. But diluted, distorted, weakened, without a scripture, without Vedas, without Sanskrit. As a result, they became lesser and lesser powerful and strong. And at that point of time, the Christianity first and then Islam later came and took over all these countries. They were all Hindus. And how did the Christian and Islamic or Judo-Christian and Islamic philosophical framework originate? It came from Zoroastrian Zen the West, where the monotheism was emphasized and reincarnation was discarded. And most of the core principles of the Abrahamic religions have been derived from the Zoroastrian religion. But the Zen the West itself is a Xerox copy of the Rig Veda with a distorted language from Vedic Sanskrit to the Zen the West is the old Persian. I have seen with my own eyes Gayatri Mantra in Zen the West. And they have only told what Rig Veda told. And they have imposed single divinity to the Jews who were polytheists in around 6th century BC. The emperor of Persia, who colonized Israel, imposed the Zoroastrian monotheism, Ahura Mazda, on the Jews of Israel. So they elevated one of the many gods called Yahweh into the only one God and dismissed all other gods, and monotheism was born, which got imported into Christianity as Jehovah and Allah in Islam. This fact is not known. They think that Hindus are no way related to them, therefore you should convert. If they don't understand that Rig Veda is the great-grandfather of all the religions of the world. If it is understood, then there is no meaning for conversions. They will all accept Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, Vedas, and Sanskrit as their own parental heritage for the whole world. So these are some of the research issues. But coming back to this course, I'm really thrilled, especially on the Colonel Babu has forgotten to mention about the retreat we conducted on Sunday. In his presentation, he forgot to. So I'll mention about it. We had around 8 to 10 people. And the whole day we went through very deep Moksha Jnana. We started with Yoga Taravali. Then we went into Yoga Taravali explains the techniques leading to Samadhi and realization of the self as oneself. Then we went to Ashtavakra Samhita, where the dialogue between Ashtavakra and Janaka makes Janaka enlightened with self-realization. And then we went to Avadhuta Gita, which is the pinnacle climax of self-realization of Dattatreya, declaring, asserting oneself to be everything. And the rest is Maya created by the mind. Finally, we closed with an interactive session and we wound up by evening around 4 o'clock. So Colonel Babu was also there, many others were there. So I have one proposal for the future courses. Instead of making attendance compulsory, we can have some mechanism to making them see our videos on the same day, some kind of assurance mechanism, so that they will not attend in the morning. Those who will not or could not attend in the morning, 6:30, they can see at their own leisure, and yet we'll have some kind of a track of their having gone through that, and they will write the exam and all that. So that way we will be able to double our participants. This is my idea which I just got. And of course, the faculty development program for the engineering colleges. Very important point to note that the AICTE, UGC have declared, opened a course on Indian knowledge systems, which is nothing but what we are delivering, Sanatana Dharma, as both are same, but they have defined a particular syllabus and they have already launched in the third year engineering courses and also in the CBSE 11th class, 12th class, and also in some MSc and so on throughout the globe. In fact, RSS people have approached me to be the head of the Indian knowledge systems activity, still not finalized. So I'm now, having retired from KMIT at the age of 70, I'm now trying to focus on Indian knowledge systems. And because these courses are being offered in engineering colleges and CBSE 11th, 12th standards and also some MSc classes, the faculty members who teach in those institutions, if they are trained, there are some courses being offered by some other institutions, which they are attending to gain knowledge. And of course, they have to read a lot. And then they will themselves teach in the engineering college, because we cannot teach in engineering college or in high school or in science college or arts college. So the existing teachers have to be brought, the faculty development program, as we call it, they have to be brought into our course and we will train them. So that is the plan we have for immediate future, and we will continue these batches and the advanced batch. And I am now full-time available for Sanatana Dharma propagation. Thank you. All the best for and congratulations for those who have finished this course.
ధన్యవాదములండి ప్రభు గారు. Thank you so much for your kind words. Now, in fact, I just forgot to mention about very important event which has taken place just on this Sunday only. We all enjoyed that retreat. It is a treat, not a retreat. Okay, now I request the students to give their feedback one by one. Anybody wants to give a talk, you may raise your hand and say a few words, then we will close. Okay, you can unmute if you can't, Okay, Dumpalara, Anjaneyal garu. You can unmute yourself.
ధన్యవాదాలు అందరికి, గురువులందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు. రిట్రీట్ అనేది సోల్ రిట్రీట్ అయింది మా అందరికి, ఎవరైతే అటెండ్ అయ్యారో. ఈ కోర్స్ వలన చాలా నేర్చుకున్న దానికన్నా మా బాధ్యత కూడా, ఈ వాలిడిటరీ కోర్స్ వలన మా బాధ్యత కూడా పెరిగిందని అనుకుంటున్నాను.
Okay, thank you so much. You want to say anything more? We can't hear you last. ఏం చెప్తున్నారు? Yeah, could you repeat?
Sir, this what I understand Sanatana Dharma is, it is not just a simple course. It is having so much of knowledge and heritage is there, and we have to forward it to our future generation. We have to take it in a serious matter only. Just like that attending course is not enough.
Okay, yeah. We have advanced courses also, and then we are going to get the teachers course. So a lot of further future progress is there. So we are all getting ready for that. Now, anybody else wants to talk? Unmute yourself and talk. You have all given your feedback in the group, which we have all gone through, which is thank you all for giving that feedback. We will, any points we have pointed out, we'll definitely try to take care of them. Lalita ji, you want to say anything?
Sarvebhya Namaskaraha. First, my pranams, my Shatakoti pranams to Swamini ji, Prabhu Guruji Garu, Prabhakar Mahoday Garu, Karnal Garu, and all the students. I can't say they are students, they all are scholars who have made this possible. And this is our 5th batch successfully we have completed. So we congratulate one and all. And even I forgot to say Vishalakshama Garu, Matrashri Vishalakshama Garu, I forgot to mention. My Pada pranams to all of them, one and all. And also we wish to have such more courses in the future where we are planning to have at 4 levels. And it is the brainchild of Prabhu sir, who is our guiding force, and he is a Guruji for all of us. I thank once again all of you for giving me this golden opportunity. Thank you all. Thank you, Veda Samskruti Samiti, and all the course coordinator, administrator, etc. Thank you. Jai Shri Ram.
Okay, Andy. CC Babugar, you want to say anything?
Pranams to all. As has been mentioned by Prabhakar Rao garu, we have to look into the registration, number of people who register, number of people who start, and then finally end up. These numbers, we have to make them unified. That is, the same number of people who register should be attending and then taking the final exam also. We need to understand from them who have not taken the exams or the course seriously and just joined, why they have left. And this feedback is necessary for us to plan the next batch and make it more convenient, comfortable to the students who want to join and take up this course. After all, this course is meant for all of them to come to understand and have a good life ahead, not only for themselves, for the family and the people around. So we need to talk to them or have a special Google Meet once or a Zoom Meet and let them express themselves why they could not join or they would like to join now again, and so that we can improve our course curriculum. And regarding IKS, since this is for the teachers, we should have because we have contacted several schools by way of giving the books, etc. We need, and if they have the CBSE curriculum also in their schools, we need to bring in at least 1 or 2 people or 3 people from each school and have a curtain raiser session with them to again plan the IKS schedule, not to just go ahead with this curriculum of IKS. And if you want to know them and their interests, then we can tell why we are planning this course of IKS and what is the advantage they have in this attending the course. If we can have an interaction, I think these two things are will pave the way forward of taking these courses to reach the wider society. This is what I just wanted to know. And congratulations to all students and who have expressed their, given their feedback. Definitely I think all these feedbacks are important and we'll make the next batch more robust, more enjoyable, and a platform for good learning. That's all. Namaskar.
Thank you, Shishibabu Garu. If nobody else wants to speak, now I want to thank each one of you, starting with Swaminiji. In spite of having back-to-back meetings, she has come kind enough to give time to all of us to give her blessings. And with her advice, we are progressing and completing. We have already completed so many courses, as I was said. Thank you so much, Swaminiji. We look forward for more guidance. Now, let us thank.
మీ వాయిస్ వినిపించట్లేదండి. Mute అయ్యింది.
Do you hear me? Do you hear me now?
లేదు, బాగా వినిపిస్తోంది కర్నల్ గారు, ఎక్కడ స్టాప్ అవ్వలేదు.
Okay.
బాగా వినిపిస్తోంది కర్నల్ గారు వాయిస్.
Okay, thank you so much. And now going forward, Prabhu Garu, thank you so much. You are one of the organizers and main organizer. Thank you for coming and advising us on scientific and worldly issues and also our role in that. Thank you for coming and giving us your time. And especially H.P. Rao Garu, who has gone just, traveled to US and he has got a lot of jet lag, but in spite of that, he spared his time and given us his welcome address and also given a advice how to improve these courses. Let us work on that. Thank you, H.P. Rao Garu. And Visalakshi Garu, thank you so much. You are always there to help us in wherever we are in problem, wherever we are limping, you handhold us and then make us walk. Thank you so much for taking out your time and coming here. And then let us thank C.C. Babu Garu for conducting these courses and giving us also some advice now. Lalita Garu, thank you so much and keeping track of us. And each one of you who have attended this today's function, all students, and also Anjaneyal Garu, who have given good feedback, and also all those people who have put that message just in the group. We have gone through that. Thank you for your feedback. So with this, thank everybody. Now let us go for closing Swasti Mantra and then Janaganamana. Now, Jayasri Garu, please chant Swasti Mantra.
గురువులందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు. స్వస్తి ప్రజాభ్యః పరిపాలయంతాం న్యాయేన మార్గేణ మహీం మహీషాః గోబ్రాహ్మణేభ్యः శుభమస్తు నిత్యం లోకాः సమస్తాः సుఖినో భవంతు. కాలే వర్షతు పర్జన్యః పృథివీ సస్యశాలినీ దేశోऽयं క్షోభరహితో బ్రాహ్మణాः సంతు నిర్భయాः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतं सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति
ధన్యవాదములండి జయశ్రీ గారు.
నమస్కారం.
Now I thank all chanters and reciters also for their contribution in this course. Now let us request Chala Chittibabu garu to sing Janaganamana, please.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद जय
Jai Hind, Jai Hind, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
జయ శ్రీ
ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు.